Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Loyola Student Dispatch Weekly Roundup. I'm your host, Blake Keller. Coming up, we have a Wellness Center update that'll make you become more cautious on campus. With Illinois' ongoing state budget crisis, students could potentially lose some financial aid. And we'll have a quick update on Loyola sports. All that and more on this week's episode. Now let's get caught up. In an email sent out to the university this week, the Wellness Center has reported a student with a probable case of the mumps. They are reassuring students not to be alarmed but to take precautions. Mumps is a contagious viral disease where there is swelling of the parotid glands, headaches, and discomfort. Mumps can be spread through coughing, sneezing, or contact through saliva. The Chicago Department of Public Health has been notified. Due to a lack of a state budget, college students are feeling the consequences. Illinois is cutting funds for the Monetary Award Program, otherwise known as MAP grants. According to the Managing Director of Communications for Illinois Student Assistance Commission, Lynn Baker, 125,000 students across the state received this grant during the 2014-15 school year. This year, the MAP grant was not funded at all by the state, and many recipients are not sure they will get their proper funding for their education. One thing Loyola is crediting these grants to students' accounts for both fall 2015 and the current spring semester. More controversy has found its way near Loyola this week. A men's rights group by the name of Return of Kings had plans of meeting near Loyola's Lakeshore campus. The purpose of the rally was a way for men to talk about the difficulties they face and bond over their enemy, the women they are trying to pick up. Student Development Vice President Jane Neufeld sent out an email to students about the controversial meeting. However, in the latest update, the leader of the group, Roosh V., canceled the meetup, saying he couldn't guarantee the safety of his members. Many feminist groups, along with Loyola University officials, called the group's message unfortunate and offensive. And finally, in Loyola sports, Loyola's men's basketball team fell to Illinois State Wednesday evening 78-70. The Ramblers will see action this weekend against Southern Illinois. The game will be streamed on ESPN3. Women's basketball looks to get back into their groove after falling to Bulldogs last weekend. The Ramblers will welcome the Salukis to Gentile Arena on Friday. Tip-off is at 7 p.m., and then Loyola will face Evansville on Sunday at 2 p.m. Lastly, men's volleyball start conference play on the road this weekend. Loyola will take on Lindenwood on Friday and Quincy on Saturday. Both games start at 7 p.m. That just about wraps it up this week. You can read the full stories and keep up with all things Loyola on the LSD and Loyola Phoenix's websites. This is Loyola Student Dispatch Weekly Roundup. I'm Blake Keller. Have a good weekend.